Jason, you're out of the house today. You're not in Philadelphia. You're down at Disney.
I am.
What's been the most exciting so far?
I mean, seeing the girls react to all the characters because they're still young, and Wyatt's starting to get old enough where she's starting to ask questions. She meets Ariel. She can't wait to meet Ariel. And the entire time she's just staring at Ariel's fin and she's kind of like, like she in her head, I think she knows. And like she's petting Pluto and she's like, that doesn't feel like a dog. Ariel was unreal. She nailed the mannerisms. It was scary. I really gotta take a I think I just found my new voice singing.
Why don't you tell everyone what it's like living with Jason?
The best thing?
Besides the sex. I think at one point somebody just got upset about like a chili cook-off and said, that's it, we're great in the South. He's going to be out there scoring touchdowns. Yeah, daddy, that's what you get. Oh my God, my ass. My aching ass. Mom, did you not like any of our Travis or I's girlfriends or my girlfriend, now wife?
Jason, you really didn't bring a lot of ladies home.
Yeah, no, we got it, Mom. Okay. I haven't used so.
Jason Kelce excitedly reveals special birthday gift from Taylor Swift on New Heights podcast. In the latest episode of the New Heights podcast, recorded in honor of Jason Kelce's 38th birthday at Magic Kingdom in Florida, fans got more than they expected. What started as a fun and lighthearted celebration between brothers quickly turned into one of the most heartwarming episodes yet. The laughter, the teasing, the love, all of it created an atmosphere that reminded everyone why people adore the Kelce brothers so much. But what really made the moment unforgettable was when Jason revealed the special birthday gift he received from Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce's fiancée. The moment he said her name, the room seemed to light up. Travis's reaction was priceless, and fans watching could not get enough of the genuine love and warmth between everyone. Jason began with his signature grin, eyes gleaming under the studio lights. I never knew Taylor was so thoughtful. His tone was playful, but his voice carried a trace of real emotion. It was the kind of moment that made you lean in, waiting for what came next. Jason looked happy and refreshed, fresh off a family vacation at Disney with his wife Kylie and their 3 daughters. The trip had already been special, but this birthday, he said, would be one for the books. You know what, Trav? Jason said, half-jokingly as he leaned into his mic. I thought you were just going to give me a hug and a cold beer. But someone else went above and beyond. Travis chuckled, holding up his hand like he was trying to slow his brother down. Wait, don't tell me Taylor got you something crazy. She has such good taste in gifts. I was worried, he joked, his voice full of playful suspicion. Jason laughed and nodded, clearly relishing the moment. Yeah, Taylor surprised me, he said, pausing dramatically. I've gotten a lot of cool gifts in my life, from Kylie, from the Eagles, from teammates, but nothing that really touched me like this one. The studio went quiet, the kind of silence that always comes before something special. Jason's next words made even Travis pause. She gave me a guitar, he said softly. A walnut guitar, hand-engraved with the words, "You've got a friend in me." He smiled at Travis, who was already grinning like a kid. You know, the song from Toy Story. Friendship, loyalty, family, it all made sense. But there was more. She signed it, Jason continued, his voice thick with emotion. Right there on the body and underneath she wrote, "For the brother who keeps the beat alive." The words hung in the air like something sacred. Jason blinked, trying not to get choked up. She told me you are Travis's heartbeat. Without you, I probably wouldn't be seeing the best version of him today. Travis didn't say a word for a few seconds. His laughter had stopped. He leaned forward, then suddenly buried his face in his hands. When he finally looked up, his eyes were shining. "Oh my God," he said, laughing through the emotion. "Taylor has ruined my score. Now you have a gift that's more touching than mine." Jason chuckled, shaking his head. "Well, your gift was wonderful in a different way," he teased. "But yeah, Taylor's gift. It came from the heart, and I could feel it." Travis nodded, still smiling proudly. "She always knows how to make people feel special," he said quietly. "That's one of the things I love about her. Whether it's fans, friends, or family, she always gives with her heart." He looked straight into the camera, his voice steady but filled with warmth. She's the kind of person who sees people for who they are and makes them feel appreciated. That's a rare thing. Jason nodded in agreement. You know, he said, chuckling softly, I held that guitar all night. Kylie said I looked like a 10-year-old boy who just got his dream toy. Wyatt even asked me, Dad, is it really from Taylor Swift? And I had to say, yes, honey. It really is Taylor Swift. The brothers broke into laughter again, and the audience loved every second. The comment section of the show exploded with admiration. Fans couldn't get enough of the story. One fan wrote, Taylor is not just a superstar, she's a soul connector. She knows how to make everyone feel loved. Another said, the way Jason talks about her, you can tell she's really part of the family now. Others called it the sweetest episode yet, with one comment reading, Taylor gave Jason a piece of art that symbolized their bond, and somehow made the whole world emotional. Behind the scenes, a few adorable details about the gift later surfaced. According to a crew member who helped set up the podcast, Jason had brought the guitar with him to the studio and wouldn't let it out of his sight. Between takes, he would gently strum it, smiling to himself as if lost in thought. He looked like a man holding a memory, not just a gift, one staffer said. It wasn't about the guitar, it was about what it represented, and that's what makes this story hit so deep. Taylor didn't just give Jason an expensive item, she gave him something meaningful, something that reflected the brotherhood that the world loves watching on New Heights. It was a symbol of connection, gratitude, and love, a reminder that family doesn't just mean sharing blood, but sharing life's rhythm. Travis, of course, couldn't help teasing Jason as the show went on. You know she's probably setting the bar too high now, he said, shaking his head with mock annoyance. Now every time I give someone a gift, they're going to say, is it as thoughtful as Taylor's? Jason grinned and replied, Hey, you chose her, brother. You've got to keep up. The two burst out laughing again, their bond radiating through the screen. By the end of the episode, fans were left with that familiar warmth that only the Kelce brothers can bring. They joke, they tease, they laugh, but underneath it all, there's a deep, undeniable love that's impossible to fake. Taylor's thoughtful gift had simply drawn that out in the most beautiful way. Later that night, Jason posted a short video on social media showing the guitar resting on his lap as he softly strummed a few notes. The caption read, Best birthday gift ever. Thank you, Taylor. Within minutes, the post went viral. Swifties and NFL fans flooded the comments, celebrating the pure sweetness of the gesture. This is why everyone loves her, one fan wrote. Taylor doesn't just create songs, she creates memories. Another comment read, That guitar isn't just wood and strings. It's a symbol of love, loyalty, and friendship. Even celebrities chimed in, with fellow athletes and musicians praising the thoughtfulness behind the gift. But perhaps the most touching response came from Kelce, who reposted Jason's video with a heart emoji and the words, She made my husband cry in the best way. It summed everything up perfectly because this wasn't just a story about a celebrity gift. It was a story about gratitude, connection, and how one thoughtful gesture can bring people even closer together. By the time the episode ended, it felt less like a podcast and more like a celebration of family, friendship, and the beauty of giving from the heart. Jason's laughter, Travis's pride, and Taylor's thoughtfulness came together like perfect notes in a song, one that fans won't soon forget.